Hey there, my little firsties. It's the night before you start first grade. Miss Smart just thought that she'd read you a bedtime story to get you ready for tomorrow. And I want to share with you one of my very, very favorite stories, Where the Wild Things Are. I bet some of you have seen this book before, but it's one of my very favorites. So here's the monsters. Do you see them? The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Look at the trees. Do you see the trees where the forest grew in his room? And grew, more trees. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Wow. How many of you would like to have a room like that? Isn't it cool? And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Oh, I wanted to show you. Did you see Max's name? Oops. Did you see Max's name on his boat? And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to Where the Wild Things Are. Look at what Max found. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Do you see that? Look. Do you think you would be scared if you were Max? Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Look at that. Can you imagine those big monsters being scared of little old Max? And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. It's like a rumpus is like a party. Here we go. Here's the wild rumpus. Look at that. They look like they're having fun. Oh, some more fun. Oh, and some more fun. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be somewhere or be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of Where the Wild Things Are. I bet Max is missing his family. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. See Max waving goodbye? and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Look, they set the table under the moon. And it was still hot. The end. You know, it took my daughter a long time to not be scared of those monsters. She used to think that they were real monsters when she was a little girl. I hope you enjoyed this story. I can't wait to get tomorrow started and see all your beautiful faces in the morning. Okay, in the morning, I want you to have your breakfast and be ready to learn. Make sure you go potty. Make sure you have all your supplies close by. And I'll see you then. And we're going to get this wonderful school year started, and I can't wait. Good night, babies. I'll see you in the morning.